up, people? Oh, let me mute that. That could get annoying. Rookie mistake. Sorry about that. How is everyone doing? I know it's still a little bit early. Not everybody's here yet, but we do have a few of you in here. Who do we got? Aw. Let's start at the top, shall we? Oh, Mr. Papa Smurf, always so loyal. But Melissa was first. Am I blurry? I am blurry. Let me fix that. Not that you want to see me any clearer. There we go. That's a little bit better. And look at Miss Heather, second. That's pretty good. I'm impressed. And Maureen, I don't know if she's still here, but she was. I don't know if she's here yet, but she was. Miss Jennifer, I know you're here. Hello, hello. We got Miss Christine. Douglas, hello, hello. Chirp, chirp. Did I say hi to Rob? Hi, Rob. Hello, Mike. What's up? And hope you're feeling better, Maricha. You gave us a little bit of a scare there. Hello, hello. You caught me. I don't know how live I am. I'm kind of tired today, but I might. Look at that girl. You might be featured in another show soon. Paybacks. Thanks for the shout out, though. That was very cool, actually. But yes, you'll definitely be featured in my next video coming out tomorrow. Keep your eye out for that. Hello, Hudsons. How are you guys doing? Hello, Michelle. How are you? Welcome, Rhonda. Don't let us scare you. There she is. Hi. You always take time out to say hi to me, so I'm blessed that you were here. All right. Well, I'm sure we'll have some more stragglers come in. There's a few people that are live right now. I try not to step on toes, but, you know, this isn't TV. They don't have a TV guide, and there's no time slots. And, you know, every time I turn around, somebody I know is on a live, and I don't try to disrespect, but, you know, me and Nate got to talking earlier, and he was wanting some tips on editing because apparently you all like some of the editing that I do. So I just thought I could chime in and help out a little bit. That being said, I don't think I'm friends with Nate on Facebook to give him a link. How do I give him a link? I don't want to put it in the room per se. Maybe I am friends with him. Let me see. Let me find out. Maybe I am. Is that him? No, that's not him. It's a different Nate. Well, as soon as he gets in the room, we'll figure something out. There he is. I'm here. Kuka. Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. What else we got? We got this mustache. Ew. I'd like to hear the story behind that one. Check my channel art. I don't see it. Well, we should have prepared a little bit better, I think. This is my bad. Who else we got? We got Talbert's mom in the house. Hello. Thanks for coming. All right. Nobody else click on this because we're going to do a little more organized this time. And Nate, when you're ready, you can go ahead and click on that. That's for you. Let me know when you're in and I'll take it out. That's what she said. I'm screwing this all up. Give me 1 second. It keeps moving. Oh, screw it. All right, here he comes. There he is.
Hello.
Hello, hello. I didn't put a fancy background up because I didn't have time, but
I got my fancy background up. My junkage.
Your junkage.
How's everyone today?
I mean, I'm all right. Can't complain, I guess. I only have today and tomorrow, and then I have to go back to work. I've been on vacation all week long.
I burned all mine being sick.
You've been sick? That's right.
Well, yeah, about a week ago, I was sick for like 3 or 4 days, so I had to
I don't
burn
know
some
how I've managed
PTO.
to avoid it, but I have not gotten sick yet. Although I haven't been sick for years, and I attribute that, not sponsored. Oh, I don't think I have a can readily available, but I drink NOS, that energy drink NOS.
Oh, okay.
Started about 3 years ago drinking that. I wouldn't say every day, but I'd say at least 3 or 4 of them a week. I have not been sick since because it's packed full of vitamins.
I'll have to check it out for sure.
I've not been sick since. And I used to get, granted, I quit smoking 3 years ago too. So I used to get bronchitis on the regular. Not anymore. Hi, Jonathan. You didn't do anything to me, sir. I'm just kind of all over the place right now trying to get all my screens settled.
Hi, everybody. Papa Smurf says, Nate, did you just do something with your beard?
I noticed. Wow.
A little bit of line tamer, of course.
You did. Yeah, I was on Nate's live earlier and I saw he was getting groomed up for the show.
It was feeling a little dry, so a little extra. I work in a freezer at work, so I think that has something to do with it.
Got to keep that picker beard under control.
Right?
Well, it's on point, sir.
Thank you.
Today, I would like to talk about editing. Ironically, when I first got on YouTube, all I basically had for content was silly editing videos and not tutorials or anything like that, but just, clips here and there from different channels that I had communicated with or interacted with, and I would capture their screens or whatever and put it together in a video. And eventually that led to some kind of content. And then eventually that led to when we did the James, tribute or whatever, the moderator, and putting all that together and stuff. And, my channel is kind of all over the place. I was just actually on the phone with Miss Donatella, and I said, I still haven't nailed down a content theme per se. I said, I do everything from jewelry jars to building guitars. And I was like, that's my new slogan. It just came out. But I mean, I don't know. It's kind of all over the place. But one thing that will always be standard is that I love editing, and you'll probably never see a video of just footage. It's always going to have silly, quirky editing and, comedy to it. So I do definitely love that part of it. Probably more than anything else, to be honest with you. I could sit here for hours and edit. But that being said, I bought a bunch of equipment when I first got into this, thinking, okay, I've got a new computer now. I can have a laptop that's dedicated just to editing, and I don't even use my laptop for it because I'm always on the phone doing it. If you record on the phone and all the apps are on the phone and you can upload from the phone, why would you use a computer? It's to transfer all that data back and forth is very difficult. So and
It's
time
bad for
consuming.
your computers and your phone too, because all that going back and forth.
Yeah, and honestly, the computer isn't any faster when it comes to processing it or uploading it or any of that. So it's kind of silly to waste that time. There's been times though, because like with YouTube, you do have to go in on a laptop with some of the settings and things like that. I found like the thumbnails do better if I put it on my computer first, and then I can. I don't know. It just depends on what I'm uploading, but I've been downloading app after app after app, trying to find an app that kind of does it all, but I still have yet to find the one that does it all. I have a million, depending on what I'm working on, but my main deduction though for like just putting all my content in, doing the sound effects, putting the background music on, um, trimming and splicing other footage into it, things like that, is Videoshop by far. And I think that's what Hales uses as well. And I'm pretty sure Jack, I think he uses that too. But out of all the apps that I've tried, and believe me, I've tried a lot of them. InShot and iMovie. iMovie's okay, but it doesn't really let you do a whole lot of splicing and editing and moving stuff around, and with all the movie inserts, which I'm not supposed to be using, but all that kind of stuff, it won't let you do it. You have to do it with Videoshop.
I use Filmora
That's a good
for some.
program.
Yeah, it was. I paid for the full version, it was $60 for
Hmm.
one-time fee, which I'd rather do that than pay monthly fees after monthly fee
And
because it
you
adds
use
up.
on your
Especially,
phone?
I know it's on my laptop,
Okay.
so I
I didn't
use
know
the
if you had a
GoPro.
phone.
Yeah, I got an iPhone recently. I got the iPhone Pro Max
Hmm.
11, which sometimes I'll be out and then I'm not really expecting to do like footage or something, and sometimes you just run into a deal or a situation where you're just like, oh, I should have just brought my camera, but you know so I got that, so this way if I ever need to record something or whatever, if I find something amazing that needs recorded, then I can record anytime, any place now. So
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, I haven't done too much pre-recorded recently, but I was starting to really uh, get good at feel more comfortable, I guess, because I still need to, got to get an X amount of videos under your belt and really understand the program and all the stuff it can do, because
Hmm.
there's people then content creators that just do editing for Filmora and all the other programs, and I'm looking at the stuff, I'm like, wow, like, and I just kind of watch, I kind of add something, and then I try to use something else, but I mean, I can splice, I can add inserts, I can add sound effects, I can add
Does it have a bank of all that stuff like background music and
uh
sound
they
effects, or do you
have
have to?
they have stuff that you can download.
Yeah.
Some stuff's free, some stuff that they have so you can pay for it. But if you have like I think there's a YouTube library that has the free music you can use. So if I
Uh-huh.
download some of that, if I want to use a specific song or whatever, then I can use that. And then this way I don't have to worry about being demonetized as well, because it's in the free library. So,
You'd be surprised. Those people
oh
that
really?
actually supplied that music are now coming back and going, "Wow, this is a cool way to make money. We'll just copyright the stuff that we gave
Uh,
them for free." It's been, if you fight it, that you'll win, but they're coming back now and saying, "Oh no, that's mine. We should get credit for that." The
yeah,
whole point was royalty
the one that I
free.
use is Filmora. It's
Oh yeah, I've seen
Filmora.
it. Oscar uses it. It's a good program. I have not installed it or anything like that yet. I was trying to see what I could get away with for free, and even with the video shop, I purchased some of the add-ons, like they want you to pay a monthly fee, which I refuse to do with any program.
Yeah.
Um, but they'll do like a one-time thing, like if you want to remove like just the logo or whatever, um, like it says StreamYard up there. If you wanted to remove that, they only charge you like $1.99, and then it's never there again. So you don't have to purchase the monthly stuff on it, which is another reason why I liked it. And even if you decide to just do like the minor upgrade to it, you still have access to everything. You just have to watch a video in order to use
Okay.
it. So it's not a big deal. It's usually like a 5-second video, so it's not a big deal. That's
Yeah.
why I haven't done the monthly thing on it. Would be silly.
Yeah, I like going free for sure.
Hmm.
And thing was kind of they got me was I was using the free version to make my first video, and then I go to look and I have the watermark. And then I had all that editing in. So I says, you know what? It was pretty easy to use because I've done some editing, more like I wouldn't say editing, but it's more like uh, converting file types, like going from say MPEG to AVI or whatever the case is.
Hmm.
When I burned DVDs and stuff back in the day, so I had a little bit of knowledge of kind of how it works and everything. So
Hmm.
I was like, all right, I'm already like an hour in, for the first time I've edited a video. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pay for it. It was pretty easy. So
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's nice to have free trials and try it. I don't like the ones that are free trials and then they're going to start charging you if you don't cancel it. That pisses me
yeah,
off. But anytime you have a free trial, definitely. And it's getting to where even the apps on Apple in their library, it's getting to where there is no free trial other than you have to try it and you're automatically signed up for it, which is crap. It used to be where you could just try it. And if you wanted the pro version, you had to pay for it or you could just use the watered down free version. And it's not that way anymore.
right.
It's getting to where they expect you to not only pay for something, but like have a monthly fee for it. And it's not a lot per month, but it adds up, you
Right,
know?
right. Yeah, because I mean, even if it's say $5 a month, then you pay $60 a year, which until if I'm going to do this for say 10 years, I mean, that's just
Yeah.
crazy,
When you
crazy
used
amount
to
of
be able
money.
to buy the program for $60.
Right. That was one of the things I really hated about, um, I think it was like Microsoft Word and everything. They went to subscription, and then Adobe went to subscription. And I'm thinking to myself, I'd rather just pay for the, all one thing. Now, I don't know if they still do, where you can buy it, but I know a
Oh, I
lot of
can,
them are
yeah.
pushing for the subscriptions now. So it's just their way of being able to pull more revenue. Maybe
Yeah,
not
I mean,
all
it's
at once,
guaranteed.
but over the lifetime of everyone using it, especially if you use it every day or whatever, you need this stuff. So it's not fun.
Donna's heckling me.
Hey Donna.
I don't do that in your chat, Donna. I can't even say it with a straight face. Oh, man. Yeah. So, oh my God, here they go. So I do have a video coming out tomorrow that there's a lot of editing involved in, and yeah, it's mermaids. Apparently, sourcing for mermaids is a thing now. I don't know.
I'm gonna get one of those for my wife. I think
The
she would like
mermaid
it.
thing? I've got
Yeah.
one you can have.
I saw that. I was like, that's pretty cool. My wife probably would like that.
That's funny. So it's amazing what you'll find on YouTube when you just search the word mermaid too.
Oh no. I'm scared to look.
it's it's practically a fetish, dude. It's ridiculous.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I have what do you use for your thumbnails? Because that's the one
Um,
thing that I have problems with the most.
this is probably my favorite program on here. It's just called Thumbnail, to be honest with you, and it's got a thumbnail maker. Oops, and it's got like the banner maker, the intro maker. So basically, when you do the thumbnail maker, it gives you now you can either do the free version of this and only have so many frames. It's on kind of like Instaframe. Remember that, where it will give you a frame like
Uh,
style, and you can put a picture in it. So they've got the one that
okay.
has just a single photo, or you can do the ones. Here, hold on. Nope.
So you have just less options than you would if you have the
Yeah, you
full
just get
version.
less frames, or you can do the fancy ones that let you put more than one picture in it. And then within that, there's stickers that you can buy. I went ahead and bought this program for like $6. It was worth every penny.
You said it was $6.
Yeah, it's like $5.99 or something like that.
Oh yeah. See, I don't
Yeah,
mind paying $5 one time.
different frames, and then within that, you can do your text. You can. They have stickers. They also let you use your own pictures as a sticker, or if you want to like cut out and make it transparent, so
Uh-huh.
that it doesn't have a big square. And it's got different. It's got a lot of things actually for $6. So it lets you paint and all kinds of stuff.
It's
That's what I use now on all my thumbnails.
it's crazy to think how important a thumbnail is to creators
It's
on
your
YouTube.
brand. So
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't know if you go into Pusa Studios, but that was their number one advice with videos was to make sure that not only your page but all your thumbnails have like a theme to it, and you're definitely your face. People
right.
don't want to click on things so they don't see the face. I don't know, even this face, I don't get it. But I actually went through all my old thumbnails and updated them, and they got more hits. So
Hmm.
because I mean,
Yeah,
when I first started out, it was just text on a black background.
yeah, that's kind of how like I do my morning show. It's just like the ecom and beyond, and then it's like a very cool graphic. And if we have a guest, we put the guest space on there. But maybe that's something we should do. Switch it up
Yeah, and
to
once you do your Facebook cover, your Google cover, which is your YouTube, Instagram post, all kinds of stuff, desktop. So it has all that built in there too. Channel art, everything. That's probably my favorite one that was cheap. And then if I don't know if you would ever have the need to do credits, but there's a program that you can actually build your own scrolling credits, at the end.
Oh, okay.
Because I use so many people in my videos, I typically use credits to give them credit at the end. So I use that one a lot.
Yeah, I haven't had the need yet to do that, but I'm sure
Right.
sooner or later that's definitely going to be a must. But yeah, the thumbnails have just been a pain. Like I've tried a couple different apps. Some of them are just really wonky. But I was also using the Android, uh, um, system, so it was different apps than what's on the Apple. So I haven't
Mm-hmm.
really gotten a chance to go out and look at that. So
Yeah, I'm
maybe
a
I.
little bummed. I actually just got. I'm happy and bummed. I actually just got one of those Surface notebooks,
Uh,
and it works great and everything. But I don't know if it's because it's an older one or what the deal is, or if it's the RT versus the 3.0. There's no video editing on it, and there's no Microsoft programs that are for video editing for this tablet.
oh, really?
Yeah, it's weird. Whereas the Apple, I have the iPad too. The Apple lets you. There's all kinds. So I don't really understand why. I guess it's just not powerful enough to do it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird with tablets because like there's even games that I couldn't play on my tablet, which it had plenty of power. Had
Yeah,
a quad-core processor and had all the RAM and everything, and then it said is not compatible. I'm like,
yeah,
how is that compatible when I had like a cheap, like prepaid, like just really cheap old phone, and I was able to play the games that I wanted on that, but I couldn't play on the tablet. And it was a
yeah. Like
Samsung
I ran
tablet.
into the same thing. Like that, you go to the store and you download an app that's in their store, and then it'll
Yeah,
tell you it's not compatible with your tablet. I'm like,
yeah, it was
okay.
really weird. I'm real big into Game of Thrones, and I was playing this mobile game on my phone, and it wouldn't let me play on the tablet, but it would let me play on the older phone, which was mind blowing to me.
Yeah, I don't get it.
They're really going at you in the chat, don't
Oh, they love me.
they?
Wow.
They say you only need 252 more to hit 1,000. How are you
Yeah,
on your
my
watch hours?
hours are. I haven't checked it since my last couple of lives, but um, let's just see. I was watching a video today of a girl that started her YouTube in like she said like June of 2017, and she's just now getting monetized.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I'm impatient or something, or lucky. I don't know, but that seems like an awful long time.
Yeah, that's almost what, 3 years?
Oh
Two and some
no,
change, depending on when.
yeah. And she just does like reviews and kind of like the makeup stuff and. But I guess if you're not really in a community, I feel like this community is what's helped so much.
Oh yeah, big time. I mean, I can only imagine if I just started doing videos. I mean,
Yeah, random
any,
stuff.
yeah, I mean, any category. I mean, from gaming to anything. And unless I knew how to do like the tags and all the stuff that, now I know. I mean, there's no way I'd probably been going live and doing pre-records and having 10 views or whatever for probably the first month, 2 months until, you stumble upon someone that either, you start watching or, whatever, and then they kind of pull you in their community. So, I mean,
The
I don't know
lives
if
is
it's
what
like
does
that in
it.
little ones. Oh yeah, lives have been awesome. I mean, I love them because I get interaction with people like you and other people, and you grow a relationship and a friendship, and then it just it's awesome to support one another to do different things.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I first got to know everybody by being in their lives, and then now I'm on them. So, but like the Hales was the one that Hales and Grimes are the two that I would go in all the time, and people just see you a lot, and you just build up a community that way. But I'm up to 1.1 thousand hours,
So you're about
about a fourth of the way.
yeah, I'm up to I think 3.2, so I'm pretty close on hours. And then
So you've done a lot of lives.
yeah, we do. I do 3 to 4 probably lives a week, and they're multiple hours. So
Yeah.
I really, you know, start going hard at getting my hours in.
Do you pay
But
for
it,
the StreamYard? Yeah,
yeah,
obviously you do.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you do the annual thing or do you just pay monthly?
I play monthly, but I got in with the grandfathered $20 a month, so I save a little bit of money. That I basically pay the same price yearly as but I'm paying monthly
Gotcha.
because I got it before the deadline or whatever they had.
Mm-hmm.
So that saves me a little bit.
Hmm.
Speaking of what the hell's,
Hello, Mr. Jeremy.
what's up, Jeremy?
Just
We
talking
got
about
Alex
editing,
in here,
sir.
Alex and Mike. What kind of faces I know in
All
here?
kinds of movie stars in here.
Yeah, it's just so important to grow your base, to get to know everyone, and and everything else kind of fall in place. Like with
Yeah.
my subs and my watch time, it's like right on point. Like if I keep growing like I am, I'll hit both at the same time. No
Yeah, that's
worries. I'll
nice.
probably hit I'll probably hit my watch time first, but um, I mean it's a nice, pretty steady growth I've had, and I can't be happier of how things went. Because I started my channel, I think August. I think August 1st was my first pre-record or whatever. Cause I started with the pre-records and um, had some decent views and things like that, and then I just really enjoyed the lives more, and because of my time and everything I have to edit, that's why I was saying like in the chats, man, I wouldn't mind having you edit my videos for me if I really start doing a lot of pre-recordings because I like the one you did with Danny May and everything.
Yeah,
I
she
like how
sends
it went.
me. She just sends me. It's all her ideas. I mean, it's not like I'm telling her what to do unless I need a specific thing that I feel will help her in a comedic way. But like, I'll just let her go at it, and they just record just footage, just random footage, and then we'll get on the FaceTime and kind of talk about what her vision is for it, and I try to poke in humor where I can and make it make sense at the same time. Like, because it's certainly not in chronological order from what she sent to me at all.
Right.
But I try to make it as much to a storyline. And she's a natural too. I don't think she's ever. I know she back in the day has been in a couple movies, but I don't think she ever had any like really speaking roles like this. But she's 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 silly. You don't even know. I think she's holding back, to be honest with you. But yeah, she doesn't realize she's funny and she's very humble. But yeah, I mean, she just sends me the stuff and I make sure I clear everything with her. And sometimes we don't always agree. Sometimes I'm like, no, you have to do this. You have to do this. And she's like, I'm like, trust me, trust me, trust me, and vice versa. I mean, she's like, no, I really want to do this. I'm like, okay, I just don't think it's that funny. And then she'll do it and it's a hit. So it's just, a matter of bouncing it off each other and, trying to, because I always need to remember it's not my video. It's not my video. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's hard sometimes because like you hear something and, you see it going a certain way and maybe they don't. And, you just kind of have to agree. But so far we've gotten along really good when it comes to our vision on that. So,
Yeah,
it can get difficult though.
I've seen you do a couple different like the filters or like just the look of the film. Like it made it look like it was old film or whatever. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like I have all those features too, but like it has to fit, and that fit and looked really really cool.
Well, it's ironic because I told her, I was like, make sure you get plenty of B-roll so that I have footage to play with like that. Like I wouldn't put that necessarily over her, although I did in our last one with her dancing. But I was like, I couldn't have asked for better. I mean, I asked you for something and like I think I've just been very lucky with her in that she's sending me what I need. So
Right.
I've not had anybody else on YouTube send me actual footage and say, hey, can you put together a video for me yet, other than her. So we'll see. I don't know. It's hard because I'm not there. Like it'd be so much easier if I could film it myself or talk to her as she's doing. It'd be so much more time saving if we could do it that way. But that's why our videos take like a week or two just to produce because, we're going back and forth and she's got a schedule and I've got a schedule and then of course then all the editing comes in and, it takes time.
Oh yeah. I mean, just transferring the files and stuff take time, and
Yeah.
and then you have to watch them and figure out what she sent you, and that takes time. And then you're thinking of the timeline and what you're trying to put together. I mean, that if you're not there with the person filming, then
Yeah.
all that is just brand new stuff. Where say like how me and Anthony do collabs together, we're doing something, he's filming me or I'm filming him, and vice versa. We're just doing it together. Then we can kind of already know what we want because we're taking video of what our idea is and everything. So
Yeah. The thing is she's very limited on when she has Wi-Fi, and so she can't be sending me large files, and it doesn't let you anyway. So a lot of that stuff is like just 2-minute chunks. She'll send me like 10 or 20 videos that I've got to like kind of put together and piece together or whatever, which I don't mind that at all. But I feel like the quality would be better. She would have, maybe not 4K, but she'd have at least 1080p. Right now, she's barely getting 720 because she's having to email it or text it or whatever. When if she was uploading it to like Google Drive or something like that, it would have much better quality. I noticed that when I put together James Aaron's video too, that some people texted it to me and some people uploaded it to Google Drive, and the ones that did Google Drive came out clear, and then the other ones not so clear. So
yeah, I was gonna say there's got to be a few different ways that you can send the bigger files like Dropbox and
there
stuff
is.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, she's not real technologically savvy, and like I said, she's only working off her phone. She's not, she doesn't have a laptop or anything like that. I don't even think she would know how to upload to Google Drive or something like that. So, so far we've just been having her do short takes and then send that, and send me a bunch of them.
The thing it is nice though, technically for most people they always say make 10, 15-minute videos. So at least those 2-minute chunks you're always splicing together like 5, 10 maybe pieces or whatever, versus like some people they do like hour long videos
Well,
and
YouTube
different things
loves
that
the
make it a lot
hour-long
harder.
videos so they can put all their commercials on them, and you get to your watch time quicker and all that. But at the same time, not everybody wants to sit and watch a video for an hour, so you kind of got to mix it up. I told her once she gets her Wi-Fi, she can start doing some lives to get to her viewable, but to keep doing like the 10 to 20-minute videos because I think that they're watched more. She's got more watches on her chicken videos than I have on any of mine, so so I mean people just they have more time for a 10-minute video than they do a 30 or 60.
Right. Yeah, I can definitely vouch for that. I mean, not only like my videos, but like me and Anthony will talk sometimes, and we'll go over like what's your average view on this video and this that type of thing, and the shorter ones always do better for us, but it also depends on your audience and your base. You know what I mean? If we only have he has like 1,000 some subs, I have only 700, so it's a little harder to get the numbers. But if
Mm-hmm.
like Grimes has 30,000, What the Hell's has crazy amounts of subs. I don't even know. They have, I
I
think,
think they're up to like
100
160
some
or something like
thousand. Yeah, something like that. I mean, then that's different where like you're gonna have a whole bunch of people be able to watch, and then they go, well, it's almost like how they watch TV now because they've gotten that big. So
that. Mm-hmm.
now they're watching 45 minutes or the whole hour, and you have 10,000, 20,000, 30, whatever the views are in
Mm-hmm.
that, and it just really makes sense. It would just be hard to make content every day for an hour video, because if you think about
Oh
it,
yeah,
you're only up how many hours a day? You're
yeah.
making
I
content for
can't
an hour.
imagine.
Yeah, it'd be tough, but I mean, if there's a will, there's a way, they say, right?
Yeah, an hour is a bit. Yeah, I mean, like with Grimes, we're always bugging him to do longer videos because of the chat. He premieres all his videos, so. But if it weren't for the chat, I don't think we would be requesting longer videos. You know what I'm saying? Like for
Right.
premieres, people like to sit and talk for a while. Um,
Yeah, I
you
think
know.
that's awesome the way that's set up. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Because with the premieres like that, you're getting the pre-record, but you're also getting that live feel as
Mm-hmm.
well. So I think that it helps really well in
Build
the
your community,
algorithm
yeah.
and everything.
Build your fan base, your loyal fan base.
Because you're able to talk with everyone as it's going live, and people, if you do something funny, they laugh. Someone has a question, you're able to answer it. So you're still in touch with your base, and that's just so important to do.
Yeah, yeah. And it's becoming more and more competitive. I mean, I remember when Grimes first started, he was like, "I don't edit. I don't edit." It's like now look at it. He edits now.
Right.
People want to see
I
that fancy
mean,
stuff. They want to laugh. They want to see the little cut-ins and all that stuff. So, because they're replacing TV with us, so they
right.
want to have that TV feel. You know.
Yeah, I think it's awesome that YouTube has gotten as big as it's gotten, and people are tired of paying that big TV bill, so they're looking for streaming, and where you
Yeah.
can see a 100% original content, and even people that used to be on TV, like you got the
Mm-hmm.
Storage Hunters Vegas, they were on
There we
TV
go.
doing
Be the devil.
doing storage lockers. I mean, there's tons of different channels all over. You have like the paranormal channels that there's certain people that with the ghosts and all that, they're on YouTube doing videos, and I mean they're everywhere. So it
We have
I did
another talented man in the house, Mr. Fatman the Flipper, is quite the
yeah,
editor as well.
right,
He's got the vision for sure.
yeah, he definitely does. I was up when he was just starting to get like his channel going. Like I'm like, man, I can't believe he's not bigger yet. Like he's not like
Yeah.
five
I
ten
don't give
thousand.
him an Oscar. I really don't. Like I don't understand why they're not already. Well, he's monetized now, but I don't think
Yeah.
Oscar is. I don't get
Yeah.
it.
I don't think he is. I don't think.
Yeah, I
I
think
mean,
Alex is. I think he just got monetized recently.
let me check.
or maybe hit 1,000. I don't know if he's acting. Alex, are you monetized yet? Not that it's any of my business.
I'm pretty sure he is. I'm wondering about Oscar.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't think Oscar is.
no, Yeah, it's crazy how that works sometimes.
I'm not a ghost channel.
Alex says I pay people to do all the work for me. I'm not really a creator.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's awesome to see, all the different people get together doing, like, especially like our community, like a reselling community. There's tons of us doing different things, reselling wise, doing it our way, doing it different ways. Same with creation of videos. We're all doing it different, from lives to pre-recordeds and everything else, and the creativity and the support from everyone is just awesome.
Yeah, it is. I love it that we can all like travel from chat to chat to chat, and everybody knows each other, and it's kind of like just like a party every day. You can't do that with TV.
Nah,
It's kind of like combining AOL with TV.
yeah, definitely.
It's so
That's exactly what it is. It's like whenever, you're watching, say, a game or a TV show or whatever, and you're texting your best friend about something that's going on in the show. Now
yeah,
they implement it all together. You know what I mean? So now you're seeing it, their
awesome.
chat live and other people's, and it's awesome to see.
I
I just
wonder, is there any live like acting type videos or channels like where they do like live acting, like almost like a
mm,
play type thing? I
I
wonder if
don't
we
know.
have anything like that. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time till YouTube starts charging, monthly for everybody. But I just wonder if they have any more like channels that do like live. I know they have channels that do pre-recorded like dramas and things like that, but I don't know about live. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, to be honest.
Hmm.
I wish I had more time, and once I get full time, I can be able to do a lot more with YouTube and business and everything. So I try to do the basics right now because I just
Yeah,
don't have the time. Like, I have to go and work at 4:30 in the morning tomorrow, and I'll stay up and do a little more work, and then I'll go to bed, and then I'm up all day Sunday. Then I'll eventually pass out Monday. From
yeah.
Monday to work.
I have a 9 to 5 during the week, but it's really more 11 to 7 because I've changed my hours to accommodate YouTube. Because all the lives come on at like 7 to 9 or whatever, and I found myself missing out on them because, or like staying at work a ridiculous amount of time because I usually just stay at work and watch them because it's just easier. We have a ton of monitors, and I can literally watch 2 and 3 lives. Can you hear your radio? Jeez. Um, I can watch 2 or 3 lives at a time. I can even go live if I want to from my office, and it's just convenient to already be there and have it be all set up and everything. But so I've changed my hours to like 11 to 7:30, and then right when I'm getting off, all the live start. So I'm there till like at least 10, 11 at night in the office, and then I come home, sleep for a couple hours, and get up and do it all again during the week. So I don't really have time for editing and stuff like that during the week. Um, but on the weekends I do it.
Yeah, I think that's why I kind of went went the live path more versus just doing the pre-recordeds. But
Yeah.
it's that interaction too. I just don't have the time. I wish I did.
Yeah, I wish I did too. I wish I was fun employed. There was a time when I would have jumped on Hale's job opportunity he has to like be an assistant like that to be their camera person and follow them around and videotape them and do all the editing and stuff. But I physically would not be able to keep up with somebody that wanted 24/7 filming done.
Right.
But I do love the editing part of it. So it'd be cool to eventually maybe make a living out of just doing that. But who knows? I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's fun on the way to find out what I'm doing.
That's the thing. Like, you can always switch gears. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You
even
can do
if
whatever you want.
even if you're reselling or your video stuff or whatever that you're doing, changes. You can switch gears and do whatever you want, and there's there's always going to be a group of your base of
Hmm.
follow you, or at least want to know what you're up to and see what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, somehow I've just managed to attach myself to the reselling community because I've always wanted to do what they do. I just can't physically clean out storage units. And when I first started, I know I've probably told the story a million times. I had somebody that was going to do the physical part of it, and I was going to do the filming and editing and YouTube and all that. But she lives too far away, and it just wasn't going to work out schedule wise.
Yeah.
Um, but what's she saying? Brandon is looking for a new opening. I'll email. Yes, let's chat. But no, it would be super fun to stay within this community because I've just built so many friendships, like actual friendships, and just to be able to help out with them. And because I know everybody's too busy to do editing. Because I'm telling you, if it takes me that long, I can't imagine how long it would take somebody that really didn't understand it. You know?
Oh yeah. I mean, if you've never done editing or anything like that before, it's you're looking at this program and you're like, what the heck is all this? Like, there's so
Yeah.
many different
It's time.
buttons and controls and
Well, some people don't have the patience for it. Like I actually thrive on learning stuff like that. I thrive on untangling jewelry, which drives Donatella crazy. There's certain things that I thrive on that drives other people nuts, and that's an advantage for me because then I can do those things, enjoy doing those things, and then they don't have to. So
right,
you know,
100%.
some people just get super frustrated with technology and they can't figure it out and they make it worse. And I have my moments. Don't get it wrong because it doesn't do exactly what I want it to do or whatever sometimes, or technical issues that have nothing to do with me. They're just, like YouTube being a butthole, not letting you upload or whatever. That stuff irritates me. But
Hmm.
my first premiere, my very first premiere, I accidentally set it to private and scheduled it, whereas you're supposed to set it to public and scheduled it. So when I realized I had hit private, I hit public and it immediately published it, and my premiere went away. So I
Uh,
was all excited to be able to talk to everybody during my first release, and the chat room just went poof because it immediately published it. So I was just devastated. I was like, I can't believe that just happened. Cannot believe that just happened. But yeah, I've got it figured out now. It just takes a while to learn it all.
yeah, yeah. Like, I'm pretty good with technology and the editing. I'm still learning a few things because Fieldmore is just such a powerful editing software. But I also need to get so many videos under my belt before I'm really comfortable, super comfortable with the final product. Just like anybody who just
Yeah.
goes live or whatever, those first X amount, you're nervous, you're holding something back, or you think oh, this isn't going to be good, and then but it ends up being okay. But you fine tune it a little bit, and then it becomes a lot better. So like
Yeah.
it took me a little while to really feel really comfortable doing lives and everything, and just kind of. I mean, I was always being myself, but like you kind of like felt like you had to hold a little bit back a little bit. You know what I mean? Which was like I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, for sure.
Like maybe like some people are like, oh well, if I act too goofy, maybe people won't like me, or if I act too serious, they definitely won't like me. So what am I supposed to do here? So
Can't make
yeah,
everybody happy. You're not pizza. I
all
said that
right,
already today
right,
once.
100%. So you gotta try your best and do what you enjoy and have fun with it. That's the main thing. Like
You
that's what
can't be
YouTube
one of
is.
those people either that can get 100 compliments and have one person not give you a compliment and then think about that one person. You can't be
Right.
that guy because it's rough.
I mean, you
Got
got a
your
lot.
hecklers in the room like Donna and Susan, and I'm doing everything I can to not focus on them. But I mean, it's hard. It's hard.
You got some of these bigger channels. I mean, you see 10,000 thumbs up, and then you see like 70 thumbs down, and look at that ratio. And you're like, if you actually thought about those 70 thumbs down, then I would never even think about that.
Well, you never know what they're thumbs downing. Like my video that I just the part where I did the spider thing got 2 thumbs down. I wonder, like, do they just not like the spider? Or I had people actually tell me I don't like the spider. I thought it was funny, but I got 2 thumbs down on that video, and I just wondered, like, are they thumbs downing me or the spider?
Sometimes you just get random suggestions to different groups. Like if you ever looked at where your suggested videos go, like I
Yeah.
looked at mine and mine went to like a workout video or something. So of course those people aren't gonna like me because I'm sitting at my chair. So
It would be like mine going to workout videos.
yeah, I looked at them like, why am I getting suggested here? Like I'm not working out. Like what in the world? Like unless you count getting up out of my chair to list something and take a photo and come back down and curl my vape a couple times. I mean, that's about it.
I mean, at least you're not getting referred to mermaid people.
Is that what you're getting referred to now?
Yes.
Oh man.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's like keyword mermaid or something. It's everywhere.
Yeah, there's always that one or two people that will thumbs down a video here and there for us too, and it's just like it'll be there before like the live starts or after it'll
Before
come.
it starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like really like who didn't even watch the video and just gave me a thumbs down. Okay,
They
thanks.
literally go there just to do that. It's like it's still. I mean, it doesn't hurt you. They don't. It might personally, but it doesn't hurt your numbers.
What the hell? So I thumbs down my own video before I even released it.
I kind of believe that, Jeremy. Oh man, I kind of believe it.
Yeah, but you can't look at you can't please everyone. You can't take a few people's
No.
thumbs down or whatever, and gotta look at the positives. Look at all the views, all the thumbs up, the subs that you have. Yeah, that makes you show that you're doing something right, or have a following that supports you.
Donna's a nut. Somehow I've become an octopus. I'm not sure how, but maybe she can't find the mermaid button. I don't know.
Just picking random sea creatures.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Beth. I appreciate it. That's funny.
Yeah, I always look at like where my videos are getting pushed, just in case like somehow like I did a different tag or something for my and it pushed me there for whatever reason, because that could affect things. And just like how you got Beth to subscribe to or whatever, like where am I getting pushed? Like who's watching this?
Yeah.
I try to pay attention to a lot of that stuff. Like at night when it's quiet in my household and the kids are all asleep and I get them from work, I look at a lot of things like that and shop online and do all that type of things. But that's the kind of stuff I'm trying to focus on, because then I can figure out maybe I'm doing something a little bit wrong or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know why people watch what they do, but they do, so whatever. I need to check out some more. I've watched some YouTube videos about it, and it looked like it was doing, everything I was trying to do with some of these apps. I just have gotten so used to doing everything on the phone. It just kind of makes sense.
Yeah, like if I was just using my phone, then I probably would use maybe some of those apps or whatever for the video, do my videos or edit my videos. But since I'm using the GoPro 9 out of 10 times, or basically 10 out of 10, because I haven't used my phone to record anything yet, because I really haven't did anything yet. I have to transfer it anyway. It's stuck on the on the GoPro, so I got to pull it off anyway. The transfer is not too bad. Like I have a newer laptop. It's just a Windows laptop with i5 in it. It has that new HyperCore threading or whatever, where it's supposed to do stuff a lot better supposedly. But it doesn't transfer too long. Like going up to YouTube is really fast, but some of that's built on your connections and everything too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, if you really deep dive in your analytics, it'll tell you why they win and why they thumbs down, I guess. I haven't really.
yeah, if you look where you're pushed out, that'll kind of show you. I wish they, when you give a thumbs down, they gave you a few like choices of why. You know what I mean? Like even if it's like 5 basic things, like you just didn't like the video,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
you didn't like, this is not your thing, is the editing bad, or just it's overall just stink. You know what I mean? Like something, even if it
Yeah,
all went to one thing all the time, but you got a couple of something else, or or was a concentrated amount that went to something, or you can fill in the blank. That would help all of us. I mean,
yeah,
small to big. I mean, we all need a little critiquing every once in a while. I don't think
yeah.
anybody really has any perfect content that they put out.
Chick-fil-A. Storage Legends is here.
What's up, Storage Legends? You guys are not far from me.
Where you're in Ohio?
I'm in Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, duh. Look at your hat, duh.
I'm in Pittsburgh. About 30 minutes from Pittsburgh. Me and Anthony are kind of at opposite sides of Pittsburgh, actually. So it's like 45 minutes to get to him from where I live or whatever.
I've driven through there a couple times, but I've never actually been there per se. I mean, I think I got stuck behind an Amish guy for a while, but I think that was probably in Ohio. But driving from Connecticut to Texas, I drove through there.
Yeah, they have Amish country in PA, and I think I'm pretty sure in Ohio as well. There was a guy that got in trouble for doing some illegal activities in a buggy.
Like what?
He I guess he went to a bar, and um he went to go drink, and then he got on his Amish buggy. He got pulled over, and after he got pulled over, he had 9 ounces of Bam Bam under his seat.
And this was an actual Amish guy?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like
Wow.
100%. Like 100% Amish. Like he was from I think it was Punxsutawney he was from, so that's definitely close to like the main, like, you know,
Why is
that.
Jeremy talking about Storage Legends pelvis? That's awkward.
I couldn't believe that. I'm like, first of all, you an Amish guy going to a bar, then he got pulled over on his buggy. Yeah, they definitely know how to party. That's for sure.
Was it maybe, well, you know how they give their teenagers a chance to check out real life and they condone them go out and have drinks and party and sleep with people or whatever just to get it out of their system and decide if they really want to be Amish or not? There's a name for that. I don't remember what that's called.
I know what you're
What's it?
talking about. I can't remember what it's called either.
I
But
wonder if he was during that time or something.
no, this was you ever watch the one show that kind of makes it look like it's a mafia type situation with them? Like they're doing all type of legal activities. That
Somebody
was
just opened up a
basically
can of worms.
that was basically
Picture needs to go in there.
what is that?
Oh, that's just a couple people missing.
Uh
We're concerned.
yeah, it was
Oh, Jeremy.
something like that where it was like they were running like a mafia or something, Amish mafia, I think it was called. It was something like that.
Yeah. I always trip out when Jeremy sees them at the auctions because maybe I am just uneducated with their culture, but I thought they weren't allowed to have computers and electronics and things like that. But then I learned they're just not allowed to have them in their house. They can use them outside of the house. So they build these little barns or whatever that they can use those things in, which that's it. Rumspringer. I knew it started with an R. Rumspringer. Rumspringer. Rumps.
Yeah, something
I don't
like
know,
that.
something like that. Yes, Danny Mae has a visitor. Her son is there visiting her, so she's hanging out with him.
That's
Not
cool.
George. Not hanging out with George.
Yeah, that was crazy. I thought I seen it all after that for sure.
Yeah, there's a movie about it. It's a comedy. I don't remember who's in it. It's funny though.
Yeah, they had the TV show. Pretty sure
Yeah.
it was called Amish Mafia. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Something.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can't think of the name of the movie though, or even who's in it, but I can picture it. All right, chat. Get on that IMDb and figure out which one it was. Dumber guy? That doesn't sound right. Yeah, I remember the one with Tim Allen, but there's one Sex Drive. That's it. I know that sounds horrible, but that's the name of the movie. Storage Hunters Vegas wins the prize. It's actually a quite funny movie.
I don't think I've seen that movie.
It's funny.
I haven't watched any movies like in so long too. Like reselling has totally took all my like free time away. YouTube, work.
Dude, I
That's it.
canceled my Netflix. I canceled my Hulu. I canceled my CBS Now or whatever it was. I haven't watched a single TV show since September.
Yeah,
Not one episode of anything.
other than football, I haven't watched much of anything. A couple basketball games. That's it. And I'm real big in sports, so.
Yeah, I started this mess September 19th, and I've not gone back since, and I blame Jeremy Hales. I told you someday I'd blame you. Yeah, it all started with him and Jeebus. I think I subscribed to Jeebus first and then found Hales through him and all of them. So this kind of exploded from there. Did you ever watch Steph and Steven or Steven and Steph?
I did a while ago. I haven't really watched too much lately.
I love them. I wish they would jump into this little community. I'm not really a big fan of the whole dumpster diving thing and watching it per se. But I do watch the Treasure Hustlers now because I've gotten to know them personally, and I just have never liked really watching that because I don't know. I'm just real squeamish when it comes to trash, the smells, and I see them in there and I'm like, oh, I know that smells. But granted, they're not usually in grocery store dumpsters. They're in, like clothing and stuff like that. But still, I'm real squeamish when it comes to that. But then, I have other people tell me you should see how bad some of the storage units are. So, we don't have smell vision, so we don't really quite get the full effect of what they go through in some of these storage units. But it's not all glamorous, apparently. They make it look glamorous.
Yeah, Steve and stuff. They're into a bunch of different things.
They are.
They're doing dumpster diving. They do pallet buys,
Mm-hmm.
all kind of stuff. So I used to really watch them, and then I don't know why. Maybe I'm not getting notifications anymore. I don't know. I don't get them very often, so it's probably what the case was. I know. I think Treasure Hustlers said they weren't getting notifications too. So
I don't always get people's notifications either. It depends on when they advertise. If you don't advertise a live or a premiere at least an hour before it gets done downloading or uploading, I don't think people get the 30-minute one. They may get the one of when it comes on, like now, the now notification, but the 30-minute warning one, they don't always get unless they upload it in way ahead of time.
right.
That's the key.
Yeah, you got to at least have it,
Process everything right
on YouTube, settled in, everything saved or whatever. Just like when we do our lives, same thing. Like I always try to make sure that even if I forget to the night before, that I do it, at least by 8 o'clock or whatever, 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
If not, you definitely see a drop in, people coming in or whatever.
Yeah. for sure.
Mike says coming to PA to pick up Gaylords or products. You should hang out and do a video. Yeah, I want some products too. Let me buy some. Let me get them at your price. We'll do a video.
Right.
Especially if you're buying in my backyard, I need to know where you're buying. I got a warehouse and everything, so.
Yeah, see, that's another thing stopping me. I have an apartment that's already should be selling stuff out of that I don't even enjoy anymore. I feel like if it doesn't bring you joy anymore, you shouldn't even have it in your life. And I just have a lot of those things that I need to get rid of. But I hate posting, or I hate listing. That's
You would
bad.
love Amazon. You like Amazon then.
I don't know.
You know how easy it is to list on Amazon?
I mean, it's not that it's hard for me in any sense. I don't know. I just have this wall when it comes to listing stuff. And because I used to sell stuff on eBay a long time ago, because I worked at Best Buy and I would constantly buy stuff that I get good deals on. And then when I was done with it, decided, I'd always keep the box to it or whatever. And I'd always resell it just because it was stupid to keep it all. But there's always that one or that I never got it or it got damaged during shipping. I mean, I sent like a $500 remote control to somebody and it was bubble wrapped and apparently it was too hot. And the postman obviously left it at their door or whatever, and it was too hot that day. It's the bubble wrap kind of stuck to the finish of the remote, and the screen was damaged because of it. And of course, they wanted their money back, and that was like a $500 chunk. That I was like, now I got to give $500 back. What if I didn't have it? You know what I mean? It's just, it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah. See, like with Amazon, you just basically scan it, click 2 buttons, it's listed.
Yeah.
And then you just, with FBA, you just send it in, or you just can do the shipping yourself. That's why I like it a lot. But I also like the differences between eBay and Amazon too, because if I get tired of one, or something that upsets me, or one thing's going bad, that I can flip flop. When garage sales come around, then eBay gets a lot more exciting for me because now I'm finding really good products, or I feel like I'm back to treasure hunting where, like during the summer months, it gets a little bit harder with our, RA finds and stuff. So.
Yeah.
So Grimes.
I got this neat little graphic too that you can just put somebody's picture in. Oh boy, that's bad.
Danny May says, "Hey, I'm here. Can you start over? I need to take notes."
Oh, you missed it, Danny May. Oh my gosh, so much craziness happened.
We're just gonna go private after the show too. So.
Yeah, sorry.
She's like, "What the hell?" What's up, Danny May? I was telling
We were
Rob.
talking about you the whole time.
Yeah, we were. Where I was saying how awesome that your videos were, and that Robin did an awesome job editing on them as well. I enjoyed it. Might have to hire Robin on.
I know I've done okay or pretty good when I watch it over and over and laugh every time. But it's because she sends me footage that makes me laugh. It's just so easy with her. I'm hoping if I do take on this with other people that it'll be as easy and fun as it has been with her for sure. Not everybody has chickens.
Right. I think there's a neighbor of mine that randomly has a chicken. Usually when I hear that, like about 4 or 5 in the morning, I know I better go to bed now or I'm never going to sleep.
Yeah, I grew up on a farm, so trust me, I know what a chicken sounds like and what a pig smells like.
That's what's weird. Like we're in like a smaller city type. We're not like where, there's no farmland around us or anything like that, but they randomly have a chicken. So I don't know.
Jeremy, you're an awkward turtle. Grimes likes chicken. I like mine fried.
Me too. I eat so much chicken. My wife hates it now because she hates cooking it.
Oh, I would, if I never had to have red meat again, I'd be okay with that as long as I could have chicken and fish. I mean, I like a good steak, but like I would much rather eat chicken.
There's so many different ways you can make chicken. You know what
Oh
I mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
endless.
that's why I love it. Then the kids, they always want chicken nuggets or whatever. So
Yeah.
it's chicken every day here.
I think Grimes did that DNA test thing. What's it called? Where you send in your some part of your DNA. I don't know what he sent them, but he keeps saying that
Ancestry.com
there
or
was
something.
some African.
Oh, the DNA test. Oh,
Yeah, Jeremy always claims some African heritage as well. It's interesting.
was it like My Heritage or whatever, or Ancestry dot
Something
or
like that.
dot
Yeah,
com?
yeah. Hey, Mama G, I didn't see you there. Daddy man, you don't want to ignore Mama G. She'll get gangster on your ass. You know that. What time is it? Oh, okay. Grimes, are you going on tonight? Or anybody else in this room going live tonight?
I
Just
know Alex
curious.
is.
Our friend.
Yeah, I know Alex is going live tonight.
Yeah, bad boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love Buffalo Wild Wings. My favorite flavor is Asian Zing, for sure. You know an Asian, right, Jeremy? Or you used to, anyway. You are premiering at 8 o'clock. Cool. I know, James. I was there. I gave you love. So don't act like I wasn't there.
I
I'm
ended
actually
my
have dinner to you, James.
I ended my live and send people over to
Mm-hmm.
storage scavengers auction.
Yeah.
I wanted to check it out. So I was gonna probably close it, and I was like, well, it's a good opportunity to show some love around different people.
Who's weird, Jeremy? We all want to know. Who's we? For the last time, she's not Asian. Oh, you guys, Storage Legends and him are at Buffalo Wild Wings. Cool.
Who's that
Yeah,
up?
James. I mean, I'm trying to get footage of everybody finding mermaid stuff, and you're slacking, dude, because everybody else is just finding it everywhere. It's crazy.
It's a new trending thing.
It is. Sourcing for mermaids. That's what everybody's doing these days. So Little Mermaid doesn't count because it's kind of like a Disney thing, and you need to find like really obscure mermaid stuff. Then I'll be impressed.
Yeah, at least find some aerial stuff. Storage scavenger,
Yeah, I mean,
at the very least.
you should see all the stuff Steph's Universe found. You will see this tomorrow. Not giving away any secrets or anything. You think they had a mermaid party? I want a mermaid party. I found a Googled, or I YouTubed the word mermaid, and it's amazing what came up. There was one girl that was doing that ASMR, and she was eating a cake that had mermaid tails coming out of it. So,
What in the world?
I mean, there's something for everybody out there. It's not cold enough to have my mermaid tail on, but it is here.
It's cold up here. We got enough snow. We got
Yeah.
like 7 inches of snow or so the other day. Still
Today was
lingering.
the first like really beautiful day we've had. It was like 65 and sunny. all day. It's beautiful.
What, today?
Yeah, but it's supposed to storm tomorrow and then rain all week. So
I hope it don't snow tonight. I'm about to check real quick because I'm gonna have to go early to work if so. Because the Pennsylvania Turnpike or highway people don't like doing too much in the middle of the night.
they even have a mermaid convention.
Do they?
Yeah, and they get together and they wear actual like latex mermaid fins and they go swimming in a pool together.
I wonder how many lifeguards they probably have to have on hand.
I would think a lot. That sounds dangerous to me.
Unless they're in a kiddie pool.
No, it was like an Olympic, with the lanes and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they were stone cold, like literally doing it.
Oh, this it was legit. Like they had at the convention they had people that sold like made the fins and were selling them at booths and everything mermaid you could imagine. It was insane. See, Talbert's mom knows. She knows everything. It's in Florida where they used to have a mermaid park. There's a park. Yeah, there were
That's,
mermen actually. They had their little flippers on too,
I guess,
or
I guess
big
that's,
flippers.
I guess that's the fun fact for the day,
It is. You learn. I mean, you learn so much on
right?
YouTube.
Definitely. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start sourcing for mermaid stuff since it's so big now.
You won't have to source, dude. They're just going to start popping up now because they were there before. You just didn't notice them. You'll notice them now. That's all it is. Yeah, they were no joke. Those tails that they were making were, I don't even know how much they were charging for them. Probably at least $1,000 because they were gorgeous. They were no joke. I know in California they have a restaurant that they have like these big fish tanks where girls, and they have one in Vegas too. I think if they used to anyway, where girls would dress up like mermaids and swim around in these tanks at the bar.
Yeah, I figured that. I figured you would probably see something like that in
That's
Vegas.
it. They know. It's called Real Mermaids in Vegas. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. I used to go to Vegas all the time.
If I ever go to Vegas, I might have to make it a stop and check it out for that.
Yeah, you better get footage of it.
I'll send it to you. You can edit it.
Yeah, yeah.
Hook it up for me.
See, that's another thing I'm bad at is going to the post office. I mean, I know you can have them pick up stuff from you, but I just hate going to the post office. So, see, Mama G said she's seeing mermaids everywhere. Oh, on Macari and Marketplace. I thought you meant like in person.
It might be the newest Bolo. Anything
Yeah,
mermaid. I'm gonna do a video.
yeah. Donna's pissed because she wished she had copywritten it.
Didn't she have a bunch of those like mermaid tails?
Well, I know two. The first one she brought out was green, and then she sent one to me, and it's gray. So I told her that's not a mermaid tail; it's a whale tail, but it's a mermaid tail. But I mean, they're no joke. Like they are hand crocheted, like, and they're like with see that like it's scallops, and like you get in this side. I never have, and then it's got the bottom is the flipper. You can kind of tell. Yeah, I mean it's nice and warm, but I would never put it on. I keep it on my lap when it's cold.
So it's like a sleeping bag with a mermaid tail sort of.
Exactly.
Yeah, it'll definitely keep you warm. I know
Mm-hmm.
because I'm tall. Like sometimes I'll get the short end of the blanket every once in a while. My toes will be hanging out. So if I had
You should
that,
probably get yourself a mermaid tail.
I'd be golden.
Hey, I can hook you up. I mean,
I heard,
I'm sure she can. She told me she has a supplier.
yeah, I remember hearing that on her live.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. If it wasn't so near and dear to me, I'd probably auction it off because a lot of people want it. but as
High
much as I
demand.
hate it, I love it.
I can understand. It's a high demand item.
Clickbait, 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 clickbait.
Papa Smurf says, I see mermaids in my sleep.
That's awkward.
Robin is a trendsetter. Gotta make the tail the next big thing.
No more ghost hunting adventures. Maybe Danny May. Just tonight I wanted to talk to him a little bit about the editing and stuff, which we already did. You missed it.
Now that footage will be ghosted and deleted forever and ever.
What's my fault? Jeremy, I swear to God, if that is clickbait, I'm unsubscribing.
Uh-oh.
She'll be there tomorrow night. No, she won't.
You don't want Robin unsubscribing. The whole mermaid community will unsubscribe as well.
That's true. You don't know how many of your people are mermaids. You never know. Yeah, Danny May said Aaron made the best mer chicken out of me. Yeah, I got a text early in the morning, or it was late at night. I don't know. And I guess James Aaron couldn't sleep, so he decided that he was gonna brush up on his what do you call it? Photoshop skills. Yeah, that's me. My head, anyway. You don't see that?
Yeah, that's it.
And then we got Danny May here, the chicken mermaid, the merchick.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Apparently, he's feeling good enough to do stuff like that. I mean, I'm honored. Unbelievable.
That's awesome. I would never thought of a combo like that.
It's a thing, dude. Google
Really?
mermaid chicken. It's a thing already. And we're like, what?
I'm
Here we
scared.
thought we cornered the market on it. No, it's a thing. There's actual artwork out there of half mermaid, half chicken. I don't get it. I've not heard from Aaron today, actually. Last night was when he sent that text, so hopefully he's getting some sleep.
The first thing I see is a chicken of the sea. The mermaid. Then there's a chicken of the sea mermaid club. Oh.
Yeah. It's a thing. Well, that's good, Mama G. That's what I have to do when I'm sick. I have to sleep it off. I don't want to be awake during that. Just keep feeding me NyQuil and let me sleep 24/7, and 2 days later I'll come out fine. But I don't want to go to work or sit around and feel sick. I just sleep.
There's a chicken of the sea mermaid doll. It looks really old. That's got to be worth millions right now.
I would think, especially now.
Right?
Oh, cat mermaid. Yeah, I've seen that too. Bye, Lori and Brandon. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. And email me. You're already supposed to email me about the other thing. Remember the other thing that we talked about? And now you got to email me about this thing.
And while you're emailing her, email me about that one thing also.
Right. I told you, Talbert's mom, they looked pricey. They start at $725.
Wow.
So yeah, dude. If ever you want any help with that, or if you want to talk off the side chat, that's cool. Um, I mean, I would, if you're gonna go down the Filmora route, I would definitely I don't know. It just depends on what your vision is. I mean, sometimes that can be time consuming that you don't even need it to be that time consuming.
Right.
But if you've already paid for it, you might as well use it, especially
Yeah.
if you've got a GoPro. But if you're going to be using your iPhone, I would definitely recommend doing that editing on your phone and maybe comparing the two and seeing which one you like better.
Yeah, true. It could be a lot easier. I know Anthony uses like iMovie on his phone. I know that some people say some of the stuff you can't really do. Or
iMovie is very limited.
yeah,
It's good for trailers because they have a really cool trailer template, but it's horrible for any kind of like adding any kind of sound effects or music background or anything like that. I mean, it's not very user friendly, and then it doesn't really have a lot in it.
hmm,
And then when you try to go to the store to download more stuff, it's under construction, so there's really no extras on it. It's really difficult to even figure out how to put music on it compared to the other apps, and I don't know. It's strange. I'm not a real big fan of that. Now, if you're just putting footage together, you're just splicing video. It's easy, it's quick, and it's seamless. But
right.
if you're wanting to do any kind of editing or anything fancy at all, text, things like that, it's not the right app.
Yeah. Yeah, I just have to, I got to get a little more used to Filmora. I really only did a few videos for the most part. I think I had like 8 videos pre-recorded real early in my, reselling venture. Well, not reselling, I guess my YouTube venture. I mean, and wasn't as comfortable as I am now, talking and doing different things. So
Yeah.
hoping to be a lot better just overall because of that. And, just getting used to just talking to a camera instead of just talking to a camera, but talking to everyone else at the same time. So it's just a whole different
Yeah.
venture. Gets weird just looking at a little, camera lens or whatever.
hmm It is weird. It's weird even doing this, even though I'm talking to you and I'm looking at you. It's especially weird when I don't have a guest on it, when I'm just talking to the chat.
Hmm.
It's so bizarre. And
Yeah.
I'm still not used to it, but I enjoy it. I mean, I always have fun when I come on. So just the first 10 minutes or so are just really awkward for me and a little nervous, but I don't know. It's fun.
Yeah. Alex says he does everything on his phone, everything. I believe, I
So does
believe,
Jeremy.
I believe it.
So does Grimes. Well, he may not now that he's getting all fancy. I don't know what he's using now, but I know he was just using the phone.
Yeah, we'll have to see whenever time comes. I'm trying to wait till I hit 1K before I do any pre-recorded, but we'll see.
Yeah.
It just depends on what happens and what, you know, I know garage sale
You
season,
do or
definitely
you
want to
don't
do a bunch
already
of different
have
stuff.
pre-recorded stuff?
I have some, yeah.
I thought you did.
Yeah, I had some of my first couple of videos were all pre-recorded, and then kind of I like mixed them in between some other stuff and lives and shows. But I haven't done anything recently. I think the last video I put up was like a part one series of my wife going doing RA. She wanted to show people how that how she does it, and how she kind of helps me do things when I'm at work. Kind of she's out looking and running around with the kids, and where I'm stuck at work, and she's trying to just get more stuff in the Amazon box. So she does a pretty decent job for me, and she definitely helps a lot when packing. So she's been awesome.
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I need an assistant to do all the stuff I don't want to do.
Yeah, I like you know Like if I tried to do pre-record stuff now, I'd almost have to hire somebody to help me, do all the editing and stuff. I mean, I really don't think I could really do much more on that end, and then not have anything be sacrificed, with the business side, which the business side fails and I'm paying out money for editing or I'm not, I mean, it's just time saving. And then I think you do obviously a better job than me editing with, just seeing some of the stuff with Danny May. So, it's just overall gonna be better. Save me time. Be able to
Yeah.
have content go out.
And it's nice to, I mean, even if I, like, say, if I was somebody that went out and recorded content of myself, it's easier to have, or it's easier, what am I trying to say? To have another set of eyes on it and have somebody else edit your stuff because they're looking at it from a viewer's perspective as opposed to, how we don't like seeing ourselves on video. So we get a little more critical and we probably would cut things out that were actually quite entertaining. Like, Danny May even sometimes will say, "Oh, do you think that part's good?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, people are going to love that," because I'm looking at it from a viewer's perspective and not her perspective.
Right.
Especially her, because she's so ridiculously modest and she doesn't need to be. There's just certain things that I see that she's not going to see that I'll put in that she wouldn't put in. And it's just, you got to have somebody from a different perspective at least help you or advise you with video editing. I think it'd be, you get more content out. I don't know. I guess if you understand what I'm trying to say.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's hard to edit yourself because you will edit out everything.
Oh yeah, I mean, just every little thing, then you're cutting out, and then you're just jumping around because you're cutting everything out.
Yeah.
You might move a hair over from where you were because you cut that out, move it like
Well,
that.
not only that, like when you're editing, you have to watch it over and over and over, like hundreds of times. Like I can't even tell you how many times I watched that James tribute thing because I wanted it to be perfect, But if you're bored with the content, and you would be because it's you, as opposed to watching somebody else, you're not going to do as good a job as somebody that again has a different perspective, and is looking at it from a different lens, So
Right.
I just think it probably would turn out, even like I said, if I was the one out there digging through storage units, I would prefer somebody else do that editing because I would tear it apart. So
For sure. Yeah, I had my wife watch some of it, or I think I had Anthony watch one when I listed as private first because I was like, what do you think? So I've kind of had some people look at it first and kind of check it out, but sometimes you just gotta let that thing roll. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Trusting what your abilities and what your thoughts are and what you're
yeah.
trying to put out.
I've got
That'll
video
be
after
your best
video
stuff.
after video after video of unboxings that I've never put together of myself because it's me. But yet I'll go on and watch somebody else do the same type of unboxing and be like, ooh, And I need to remember that that's what's going on when people are watching me dig through jewelry, jewelry. Jewelry. It's funny. And I can't watch it from that perspective. I have to watch it from their perspective. And it's hard.
For sure.
Yeah, Danny, I said that earlier that Alex does. He has a different style for sure. I love his style. It's very cinematic.
Some people just have an eye for it. Sometimes people just have the right apps. Sometimes it's a combination of all. And
It is.
yeah, Alex is really good with his editing.
I know you do, Jeremy. And 5 years ago, I would have jumped on that that bandwagon, but I couldn't physically keep up with you 24/7. And I don't want to move to Ohio, but I couldn't physically keep up with you filming you all the time. So I would love to.
He needs like a 2-man crew.
Oh yeah.
One
A lot of
person
times you
film,
won't
other
find
person
like somebody
edit.
that does all of it. Usually it's like one cameraman, but you can though, because I believe Lunker's editor is also his cameraman. So they exist. Yeah, we hear that in every episode. He wants to step up his game. He wants somebody that doesn't do what he does.
It's crazy how much better things can be done when you have someone that's really good at their craft, like just awesome. Went to school for it, the whole 9 yards. Like there's people that do like some editing in my area, and they do like music videos and all that type of stuff. They'll do like the small like short movies or whatever, where it's like
Short films.
yeah, it's like a short film or whatever they call it, and because there's like Tom Savini School where I'm at. He's known for like scary movies and things like that, or he's been in movies. So we do have a lot of editors and stuff near us because of that school being close by. So
Hmm.
it's awesome to see the different types of ways that they edit. You know what I mean? And just like you said, different styles and everything else.
Yeah, there are different styles for sure. Like I said, Alex was cinematic. Mine is more TV slapstick comedy. It's not cinematic in any way, shape, or form because it's just silly. Not to say I couldn't do that because I could, but it's not my passion. It's like saying, to an artist, I want you to paint in oils versus acrylics when they're used to doing acrylics. They could probably do a good job in oils, but that's not where their passion is. Drinking ales. Ale's been drinking ales. That's pretty good, Danny May. No, he's like this naturally. Although that's a great marketing idea for a drink, Hale's Ales. She may be onto something there, dude. You could do like a non-alcoholic ale and call it Hale's Ales. You could. It's catchy.
You want to drink it now? Hells yeah.
Hale's, yeah. We're just coming up with all the ideas for you. This whole room is trying to make you rich, apparently.
That'll be $39.99 a month. Thank you.
Right?
Royalty.
I came up with my slogan today on the phone with Donna. It was pretty cool. I'm gonna have to make my banner tonight. You just sometimes, if you try to think about something, it just doesn't happen, and then you can be mid sentence and something just comes right out of your mouth that you didn't even think about before you said it. That's how good ideas start, I guess. Land Shark Picker has a copyright on $39.99.
All right, I'll do 40 bucks.
Hales fails. What? Steph's. It was rough. Oh, you mean like the blooper reel? Hales fails. Might have to steal that if he ever sends me any content for that.
That would be kind of funny to watch all the fails.
I mean, I've opened my services up for free. If you send me your bloopers, I will put together a blooper reel for you for free. I haven't received anything. I've gotten quite a bit of content from Donna because she's live so much. I get it while she's live, but because there are bloopers to be had on that show for sure. But nobody else has sent me anything. So I think
free 99.
Steph had a blooper the other night I'll probably use. But yeah. You being serious, Jeremy? I never know with you. I guess he's not going to answer that. Anyways. Yeah, I think it'd be totally. I mean, people like go online just to watch bloopers sometimes. So I think it'd be fun to put one of those together. Yes, you must be careful what you manifest. I have manifested some strange things in some lockers.
Yeah, I was
I mean, who wouldn't, Mama G? Everybody loves that.
Blooper films have been awesome since like what, the 70s when they used to do them. They used to do them in sports and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Why not YouTube? I think it would be 1,000 times better now than ever.
Yeah. So I'm sure you'll make some more bloopers, Jeremy. I mean, just make new ones. You're Mr. Fumble Nuts. You'll find a way.
When there's a will, there's a way.
What's a Maricorn horn? Is that something new? Is that like a unicorn and a mermaid together? A Maricorn? Oh, goodness.
I'm scared to look up that, so I won't do that.
Bye, Danny Mae. Enjoy your din-din.
Bye, Danny.
Maricorn.
Bye.
Message retracted. Well, I'm going to get off of here so everybody can get on their 8 o'clock lives.
Yeah, I think we get something to eat before
Yeah.
that starts.
My email is super easy. It's because she shed at gmail.com. So if anybody wants to email me some bloopers or ask me about any editing situations, just let me know. I'm here.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming on.
Oh, no problem. Anytime.
Yeah.
I might have to hit you up for some editing, though. Honestly.
For sure. Yeah, I don't think we're Facebook friends. We might be, but I couldn't find you earlier because I was trying to send you the link. But I'll look you up on there if you're on there, and then we have the messenger thing we can do, and you have my email too. So.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, we're friends.
We're friends, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to find it like last minute, so.
I'll send you a message right now.
You're welcome, Miss Jennifer. Thanks for coming. Thank you, Mary. Bye, Mama G.
Hi, everybody. Have a fantastic night.
All right. You are named Dizzy. See, I found that name. It didn't look like you because your hair was shaved or something in the picture.
Yeah, it's a little bit older of a picture.
Okay. I was like, I don't think that's him. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have you. All right. Perfect. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming. I don't think I'll be going on again tonight after everybody else's lives, but we'll see. You never know. It's kind of like my last day of vacation, so we'll see what happens. But thanks for coming, and bye.
Bye, everyone.